Hi Taurus. Welcome to your mid-November Tarotscopes with me, Sally Kent. So let's see what's coming up for you. What's coming up for Taurus, please? Okay, there seems to be a lot of stability going on at home, or a definite desire for more stability. There seems to be a culmination of your recent efforts to increase stability and to try and make home life happy, I'm feeling. There's a definite facing of your fears as well, which is just, you know, commendable, because we all have fear and it's tricky to kind of sit with what it is that frightens us and to kind of embrace the opportunities that are around, because it requires us to get used to being scared. So it seems like a lot of you Tauruses are, you know, embracing your shadows. You're going through kind of the dark night of your soul, where you're kind of being truthful about what it is that you want and what it is that you need. And, you know, what comes with the Devil card is, you know, we are rewarded for facing the challenges that life kind of puts in our path. You know, you can see here that the people chained to the Devil are chained voluntarily. So, you know, it's a good reminder that kind of whatever it is that we're frightened of, we're kind of voluntarily attaching ourselves to it and kind of voluntarily remaining stagnant, because kind of that is easier than kind of facing the truth of the situation. I do actually feel that both of these cards are linked. So I do feel that there's some stagnation at home. There's some kind of frustration and kind of this fear of kind of moving forward. Some of you may be actually overcoming addictions. Some of you may be overcoming some obsession of some sort. But it seems like you will be victorious in November, because, you know, you've got the Ten of Pentacles here, which does say to me that you are kind of completing a chapter and beginning a new one, and with more vitality. There does seem to be some challenge where you feel like you're having to kind of beat off stiff competition, but if you actually look at the situation objectively, you'll see that you have the upper ground here. There's like really nothing to kind of to be held back by this month. It's literally you're being encouraged to kind of to keep ploughing through, to keep finding out what the meaning behind things is, so that you can, you know, prevail and move forward with energy and optimism. There's definitely a walking away from things that aren't serving you. So let's see what challenges Taurus face. Okay, oh my god, so many want to come out. So what challenges do Taurus face? Okay, yeah, there's definitely walking away from something. Some of you may be leaving a position at work, or maybe just deciding to completely, you know, change shit up at home. It does seem that kind of it's a right decision to make. Whatever you feel like you've had enough of and you're walking away from, this is going to enable you to kind of really go after the things that are more in alignment for you. So it could be a challenge to walk away, but actually by doing so, you're going to fill yourself up with such beautiful energy. There's, you know, the Page of Cups, sweetheart, is a chance for you to really be there for you, you know. And how can you expect others to be there for you if you're not there for you? You know, take this time to really feel the energy of the Page of Cups, please, because this is a beautiful energy. You know, this is very heart chakra energy. This is about renewal. So some of you may be just beginning to feel like you can love again, that you can trust again. You know, there's a slow, beautiful emergence of feeling like you want to experience love again. And that's a beautiful feeling. You know, I always liken this card to the beginning of spring, when we've got delicate buds on a blossom tree. You know, they could be quite easily crushed or broken. And that's kind of symbolic as like an analogy of how easily kind of our positive new steps, new routines, new self-care rituals, how easily they can be crushed by self-doubt or self-sabotage, really. And going back to the first card that came out, you know, this is kind of, when we have this energy, we've kind of had enough of our own bullshit and we're ready to kind of work through some shit. So, you know, there's so much positive energy to be released by facing the shit. So for instance, if you've got a cupboard under the stairs that's kind of full of clutter, and you know that you could benefit from like decluttering and getting it all out, you know, throwing stuff out, giving stuff away, so that you can see that space clearly, you know, the universe will fill that kind of energy in that space with positive opportunities. This is very much kind of like that type of energy, and because you've got quite a lot of home cards here, I do feel that you're kind of, there's a lot of light shining on shit this month for you. And that might sound negative, but it's actually not, because it's going to give you the chance to kind of have a spring clean, and that could be a spring clean of your state of mind. You could be thinking, do you know what, actually, I know that how I speak to myself has a direct effect on my life and a direct effect on how people treat me. So, you know, you've got an amazing opportunity this month to shine a light on the shit, get rid of a load of things, walk away from things that don't serve you, seek out a lot of meaning as to kind of why this has happened so far, and kind of see where you're going, which I must say is a much calmer state of mind and a much more settled kind of emotional life. You can kind of tend to the positive things that are coming to you by really taking good care of you this month. So let's have a look at love life for Taurus. Love life for Taurus, please. Love life. So let's look at single Taurus, single Taurus, please. Oh, okay. So you're Okay, so single Tauruses, there might be an air sign around you guys that is interested, or you may be considering kind of, there also could be an air sign at work. There's a connection at work that could kind of lead to some dates. I'm not too sure if this is a long haul connection. I actually feel like this is somebody that's very different to what you would normally go for. But actually it can kind of lead to a different perspective for you. Even if you kind of went on out on a few dates with this person, it would kind of widen your knowledge, but also kind of your spectrum. You will look at yourself and your life very differently. So there does seem to be a love possibility for single Tauruses at work, and I am picking up that could be an air sign. So let's look at love advice for single Taurus, please. Love advice. Okay, so the Star, this is an opportunity for you to, you know, cast out your wishes to the universe and attract your most divinely magnetic aligned partner that you can imagine. You know, we have to wish and we have to dream. We have to have trust that the universe brings to us that which we so desire. So the Star is asking you, single Tauruses, to cast your wishes out. You know, what type of partner do you want to attract? What type of partner would be in alignment with where you're at in your life right now? And, you know, going back to the Page of Cups energy, you know, however you treat yourself is the type of a partner that you will attract to you. So are you treating yourself like a divine god and goddess? If you are, therefore, then you're going to attract somebody that's going to treat you like an absolute god and goddess. You know, this is about getting clear this month, you know, and dreaming and visualizing this person coming to you. You know, wishes and dreams can come true if we believe them that they can, you know, and the Star card asks us to really cast out our wishes and our dreams. So get clear, create a vision board. Even a Pinterest board is better than a vision board sometimes if you haven't got Pritt stick or like things that you can cut out and stick on a piece of paper. You know, there's so many ways that we can still create vision boards without kind of, if we struggle for resources. So, you know, get creative, be resourceful, and, you know, really think about what it is that you want to attract into your life, single Tauruses. Okay, so let's look at couple Taurus. Couple Taurus, please. Aha. Okay, couple Taurus, it seems to be there's a lot of passion and energy in your relationship this month. There seems to be new ideas and kind of there's something stirring between you guys. If both of you could be entrepreneurs or one of you could be, and there's definitely like an emergence of new ideas about how to create more income and how to create a more fulfilling and exciting connection. I would definitely recommend that you kind of stand up for what you believe in this month with your partner. There's an opportunity for you to really kind of express your ethics and your principles, and if you find that your partner and you are slightly out of sync, there's an opportunity to have a conversation this month which will bring you guys in alignment. There does seem to be an energy of getting real, I feel, between you and your partner. There's you know, let's be real about what needs to be done. Let's be honest about how we both feel. You know, let's be clear about what we actually believe in and what we want to stand for. You know, this is very much related to fatherhood. So some of you may be kind of have something to do with a father figure. It could be your in-law or your own father, or it could actually be both of you kind of embodying your inner father and getting real about what it is that you want to actualize in the world. You know, both of these cards are highly ambitious and, you know, highly entrepreneurial energies. So there does seem to be a focus on generating more income for both of you, but also, you know, building solid foundations, but not just materialistically. I'm talking about kind of, you know, your values and your principles. This is something that's important for both of you right now. You know, and for those of you that are coupled that are kind of like mid-30s, that tends to be the time where our throat chakra opens and we start to really focus on whether or not the lives we're living are in alignment with what we truly believe. So there does seem to be this kind of like throat chakra energy between you and your partner this month, where you're both listening to each other but also kind of communicating your truths, which can't be a bad thing at all. I actually do see like a common goal coming to fruition for you and your partner this month. There seems to be like a shared vision in which towards both of you want to kind of work towards and kind of tend to. It seems like if both of you can treat each other like, you know, like a precious object that you want to tend for every day, this will help your love to flourish. One beautiful practice that you can do every morning is to express what you appreciate about your partner every morning. You know, start a practice by, you know, when you wake up, to take a few deep breaths and kind of express to your partner what it is that you appreciate about them. And it's a beautiful way to start the day, for you to express that, but also then to kind of receive that back in return, like what they, you know, appreciate about you. So I hope that helps for coupled Tauruses. So let's have a look at the overall energy for Taurus for mid to end of November and see what's the most important thing that Taurus needs to know for mid to November, please. Most important thing. Okay, so 4 cards have come out here. So definitely more money looks good. There's opportunities for you to kind of generate more income, but also to kind of treat your finances in a completely different way, accompanied by a new way of thinking. Also, there's an opportunity for you to really get into your manifestation power. You know, how well do you see yourself as a super attractor? Do you see yourself as kind of, you know, hot on manifesting, or could you brush up your manifesting skills? I do feel that kind of dissatisfaction and annoyance and boredom can lead to you wanting to change your experience for the better. So, you know, if you would like some more information about how to manifest and to bring magical things into your life, get in touch or, you know, look it up. There's loads of information about it. And I really hope that helps. I feel like I was talking at 100 miles an hour and I never know what's going to come out. So I hope that resonated with you, and I will look forward to seeing you in the December video. Remember, if you would like a personal reading with me, do get in touch. You know, having a personal reading with me is very bespoke. I ask clients to think about some questions that they'd like to ask me before we have a video call, so that you can get the best for your money and the best energy out of me. So I hope that helped, and I'm sending you so much love. I'll see you next month. Bye for now.